We do begin with that eerie twist and a search and rescue operation underway right now for a vessel used to take tours of the Titanic wreckage that has gone missing. The Coast Guard says it's currently searching about 900 miles off the coast of Cape Cod and says 5 people are believed to be on board. It went missing over the weekend and may only have about 96 hours of oxygen on board for survival. For more, let's bring in ABC News transportation reporter Sam Sweeney. So, Sam, do we know anything about how this happened, and where do search and rescue efforts stand right now at this hour?
Kira, as you said, this is happening off the coast of St. John, Nova Scotia, and also 900 miles from Cape Cod. Now, U.S. and Canadian officials are all coordinating on this for this rescue mission. But as you can imagine, this is a very challenging area. It's very remote. There's no real way to get a helicopter out there because there's not enough fuel to get there and then back to land. But the U.S. Coast Guard just putting this message out saying that they are looking for this ship and that it lost contact with the ship that it departed from about an hour and 45 minutes. So what they do is they have a main ship above the Titanic wreckage area, and then they launch this submersible vehicle that is about the size of a minivan. They drop it down. It takes about 2.5 hours for them to get there under normal circumstances. They spend about 3.5 hours at the wreckage site of the Titanic, and then they come up about 2.5 hours later. In total, though, this vehicle that you can see on your screen there, it's the only one in the world that can do this. It's made of carbon fiber, and it's designed to take people to the Titanic to these depths of about 2.4 miles. So there is a great challenge for these rescuers to be able to find it, one, and then bring it back to the surface if that's possible, all within that 96-hour time frame.
Right. I mean, we reported that this vessel may only have about the 96 hours of oxygen available. So is that enough time, considering, you know, how long they've been out there, how much time they have left? I mean, can we figure that out at this point?
It certainly is a challenge, and not only are we on the time frame there, but they have to get a way to get it back up to the surface. And we also don't know why it lost contact. There could have been a catastrophic rupture in the side of this vessel. We just don't know. If that's the case, if this vehicle is taking on water, then it's going to be really difficult for a successful rescue operation. But we simply do not know because they lost contact about an hour and 45 minutes after it went down. And the only way that they communicate is via text message from the surface up to this ship there that you see on your screen there that actually brings the vessel to this location.
What do you mean by rupture?
If there was if the vehicle is not just sitting on the ocean floor because it's disabled and it lost contact, that's one scenario. But if it's taking on water, if, say, there's a hole in the side of the vessel and it's taking on water, well, then you have a much different catastrophic scenario there. And obviously a rescue there would be impossible. But we simply don't know what happened, what caused this loss of control or power, or why they're not able to communicate with that ship.
So what kind of training does someone need to go through to actually take part in one of these tours on a submersible? And, you know, is it expensive to do? Can anyone do it? Is it just for researchers? Because we did report that tourists can actually do this if they can pay their way, right?
Tourists can do it. It costs about $250,000, so it's a lot of money. And you know, we almost sent our correspondent Gio Benitez on this back in 2021. So we did a whole lot of research on this. And what you do is you go out for about 8 days. Takes about 2 days to get to the site, and then you are put into this capsule once the weather is cleared, and you lower down there. Only 5 people can go on. There's a pilot and a researcher, and then there's room for 3 other people. So that could be the tourists or other scientists. And why they do this is, one, there's a natural curiosity for many people to see the Titanic with their own eyes, but they also do a lot of research for this, and they see how the ocean is affecting the Titanic. And what they've discovered is that the Titanic is being eaten by the salt, by the creatures down there, and one day it will be gone. So they want to document it while it's still there and be able to show as many people as they can this wreckage using this one-of-a-kind vehicle that holds just 5 people.
So what more do we know about the company that owns this submersible?
OceanGate is a U.S.-based company. Stockton Rush is the CEO of it, and he I talked to him, a great guy, and what he wants to do, like I just said, is bring as many people as they can, research this, and understand exactly what's happening with the Titanic. Says he hasn't made money yet, despite the $250,000 price tag. It is very expensive to get people down there, but their mission really is science, research, and education.
Got it. Sam, appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.